Okay, so I'm Grasswalker. Hello, welcome back to the Ranked Draft Ravnica thing. This is part 2. If you missed part 1, go back. You shouldn't be here. You're out of bounds. Get out of here. No, you can stay. It's fine. We're playing a deck with a bunch of Simic Guildgates. There's one of them, and we're seeing how badly it can go. This hand's weird because I want to play the Guildgate on turn 1, but I also want to play the Pteramander on turn 1. And either the Guildgate is sort of like putting us a turn behind, or we don't get the Pteramander. I think just starting off Island Forest and keeping these two open is best, I guess. The Brawl, no, his Pteramander can't kill anything. Ha! Your wall sucks. No, my Chillbringer. What are my Guildgates? Alright, well, we don't really want to Biomancy or Brawl a wall. So we'll just put one of our Guildgates down and punch him. Okay, Courier. So we could Biomancy that Courier back to his hand and play a Guildgate. I think that's pretty smart. +1/1 to you, bounce back to you, and it's just wasted his whole turn. And he can either play his 4-drop as normal and that thing's just gone, or he can be time walked and play that card again, except he's got 2 life less. Still a bit of a tempo move, not great. I would have liked to use it a bit better than that, but Fairy Circle. Fairy Circle's awkward to play when you can't really afford to tap the creature without flying. It's just a wall. Let's put down the Shark Crab, put some serious pressure on the board. And we'll threaten to just punch through both the wall and the Courier because the Shark Crab's big enough to kill both. Let's see what he has to do. I think I'm wasting this Biomancy. I think I'm using it badly. Slide bind. That's rough. It's not that rough though, because we can still use it to tap something down and it can block that for the rest of the game until it gives it flying. Alright, we can go Verity Circle now, and then we can start locking down that Steeple Creeper. But likewise, we can threaten to pump the hybrid. We have a lot of things we can do with our mana, and not enough mana to do it all with. This is also where the Biomancy could have been used to bounce the crab back to my hand, destroy the removal. So I'm going to keep an eye on that. I'm going to stop wasting the Biomancy. Just because I've got it doesn't mean I need to use it. Delaying the Courier was nice, but I don't think it was enough. Alright, nice. He was scared of the hybrid. That's fine. Alright. Just take that. I don't want to lose the Shark Crab because I can buff him. He's got an ability right here. Could play the hybrid. Could tap a creature without flying. Lock down that creeper. If I use the Verity Circle first, he could Creeper response. So that doesn't work out very well for us. Hybrid plus Shark Crab seems like the best use of all of our mana. We can swing back. We're not going to suicide the Pteramander to the Courier anyway, so we may as well get that free 1 damage. The wall's not going to work out. We're roughly equal life, so every little chip of 1 helps. The Creeper interacts weirdly with the circle, but he's going to have to make it fly to get over the Shark Crab. So we could grow him, could circle something, could play a Senate Griffin. We have 1, 2... No, just one spell in there, so that costs 7 to upgrade. Play the Simic Guildgates, we could do that next turn. Just pump the hybrid. Threaten to pump the hybrid. Let's swing and threaten to pump the hybrid. If he blocks, we pump it. If he doesn't block, we just let him take the damage. Okay, blocks. So let's pump it. One card. Surely that can't do anything about it. Wall's dead. I'm fine with that. I don't have a problem with that. One creeper can get through. Unless he double activates. Oh, he could do that, yeah. Oh, he has his own hybrid. Yeah, he adapted it straight away. Okay. Let's get that shit out of here straight up. Goodbye. Good day to you, sir. May as well play the Locket, because the Brawl only costs 1. Use the Brawl to take something out. We could threaten the hybrid. Let's just hit him really hard. If he double blocks, he's losing a lot of field for that. Now what we could do is we could Brawl the Courier and take out his entire field. I actually do like that. That means our hybrid took out his whole field. And we can tap that hybrid forever. We have the Verity Circle. It's the creepers that we were worried about because they can fly. I don't think he realizes how ineffective that hybrid's going to be. We need to put a stop on his turn though for the Verity Circle to work. Shark Crab's a 1/5 as well. Okay, that costs 5. So we only have 3, 5, 7, 8 mana. We only have enough to play a 3-drop. We could opt that Terramander. That's really tempting, because a 5/5 flyer is very tough. But I just say that we just give him a little poke, set the live equal, and we just start tapping down his hybrid, drawing cards, getting further and further and further ahead. I clicked to make a stop, but it didn't do it. Sketchy client, boys. If we get a land from either the circle or our normal draw step, oh, there's only 20 cards left, then we could play Project and a Griffin. May draw a card, I'll take one. Got 20 cards left. It's a land, but it's Guildgates, one of our 7 Guildgates. There's a good land. 3, 5, 7, 8, 9. So we have the Verity Circle 5 mana tap, and we can have the Senate Griffin on top. Bunch of 2. That's staying on top, because that just wins us the game. So he's losing on the board. He's losing card advantage. He's losing to the Verity Circle, and he's losing next turn to the Forerunners. That's fine. Let's shut down that hybrid. Yes, I will draw that one card, because I know what it is. It's beautiful. Alright, Forerunners. Let's go. Lamau if he has a counter for it. He does! We only have 1 mana! Oh no! Alright, that's fine. Do we want to chump it or take 6? I think we just take 6. He's looking lower than we are. We could Brawl the Engineer away, but I think we hold on to the Brawl. It's instant speed anyway. We're in no rush. Him dealing us 6, but we're dealing him 5, but he's way lower than we are, it's fine. Just this one hit and then the Verity Circle's back out. Oh, okay, that's good. I'm going to have both of them during my turn anyway. If he swings with the engineer, I think we pick it off. Because he doesn't have much going on anyway. We don't have very good things to fight with. Play this, draw one, and we've still got the Verity Circle mana. Could Slime Bind it, actually. That's quite spicy. Got 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. So we could make you huge. We'll do no attacks, and we'll Slime Bind it when it attacks. Verity Circle it. Should have swung for 1. The Verity Circle draws as a card. That Verity Circle's doing work for me. It's keeping the 6/6 out of here. We can't lose, because he only has 1 Simic Guildgate, but we have 4. Yeah, I'll draw cards. 14 in the deck, he's at 8 life. We're not going to deck ourselves. But it is a worry. May as well make that huge. Start to really threaten lethal. Okay, that's not a spell. So, sure. We have Verity Circle mana. So I think we just swing for 5. And then we can either Verity Circle or Slime Bind him, depending on how we feel. Which is too far ahead. There's no way we lose this. Not now. The Lizrog is big. Don't get me wrong. It's too late. Doesn't fly. Doesn't have reach. It's going to be, what, 11/11? But that's not enough. And it has Summoning Sickness. The hybrid doesn't. So... that actually means that we shut down the Frildness. The Kaike gave up. We're doing it! 7 Simic Guildgates. That's the new meta. That was a long game, 13 minutes. Speed through these next ones. People who spend time to think on their turns, idiots. Play as quickly as you can. Make all of the mistakes. This hand kind of sucks. We're on the draw, but 2 land is sketchy. Got the Terramander. Brawl doesn't do anything for us. We can't afford anything else. I think we send it back. It's better. If we get 1 land, it's fixed, and we have the ability to scry. It sucks to send that to the bottom of the deck. Because that is the best card we have. Okay, that wasn't a land. Just need 1 land, and we have Guildgate shenanigans. Got True Draw Steps, 1 land. Okay, we got it. We are in the game. Could search for a creature, but I'll keep the removal. We don't have much removal. 1 damage, that's fine. He might play that, yeah, 5/2. We could put that back in his hand, or we could ramp. If we put it back in his hand, we draw a card, which may or may not be a land, that allows us to play Sharked Crab. If we play Locket, we definitely have Sharked Crab. 5 damage, kinda sucks. I think we just delay him a turn. Just buy a turn. Got that land, got the land. He can just play it again, but that's fine. It's fine, it slows the game down, we get more mana, we get more turns, we get more creatures. He's playing Rakdos. There's no way the shit he has in the late game is better than my shit in the late game. Because this deck's awful with Akos. Oh, he's got the Demon. Alright, that's not super scary yet. don't get me wrong, it's super scary, but not scary yet. It's just a 4/4 that flies. We can play Shark to Crab that's also a 4/4 that can shut the spawn down. And then next turn we can Chillbringer it. And then he's only causing himself problems. We have removal, but turning a 4/4 into a 3/3 doesn't really remove the problem. See, that might be worth a removal. Alright, we can go Chillbringer. Or we can go Admonition plus Locket. I think Chillbringer makes a lot more sense here. Just shut the spawn down. Turn it off. It gives us something to work through the menace. Jeez, this guy's got a good mid-range. Four cards, we know one of them. It's kind of garbage. Oh, he'll grotesque demise. So we're going to take 2 damage here, which sucks. Ow. Footlight Fiend also super sucks because it has 2 burn damage thanks to this. Locket plus Admonition is really our only play here. Unless we Shark to Crab something. Locket Incongruity is something as well to think about. We can let him swing and then respond. So play the Locket. And then when he swings, we'll Incongruity whatever he swings with. And that should end badly for him. Or we could bounce Judith as he swings. And get a good trade rather than a garbage trade. We're probably dead here. We're, I think, 99.9% dead here. I don't see a way we survive. Okay, I was too scared to swing with Judith. So we can exile Spawn of Mayhem. And then kill the Footlight Fiend. But that'll cost us like 2 burn. He can pump the Trumpeteer that it hits for 4. We're dead no matter what we do. Because if we block it, it burns over. If we don't block it, it hits for 2. So, just Judith taking over the game. Could have exiled Judith, but then all the swinging stuff is still swinging. That game just felt over real quick. For my final life, don't like it. Don't like it at all. 7 Simic Guildgates was supposed to be 7 wins. Not 3. Alright, this hand kind of sucks. It's got removal. It's got places to go with the spider. But it doesn't do anything. That doesn't do much either, but it's... I don't want to go to 5. At least it's got Guildgate, Island Locket, Shark to Crab. Another... Oh, jeez. Alright, he's coming in hot. Could bounce. Bouncing doesn't achieve a lot. But, neither does the Locket. It's a tough choice, actually. I think we'll save the Locket for when we can use it as well as the mana that it provides. Circle's not bad, considering how aggressive he's being. There's the Garbage Diva. That's crazy that she turns that 1-drop into trading for a 4-drop. That's what's crazy to me. So we're going to take the 2 this time. Definitely just let that happen. But then we're going to get up to some shenanigans. Going to get a fight and a Biomancy going. We have to to take it. Don't have a choice. But unlike last game, we could just fight Judith. We could just get her out of here. So we could either have Biomancy and the Brawl, or Locket plus something. I think where he's been super aggressive, we want to be super aggressive back. And I think we want to get Judith out of here. Get the damage on my turn, so that at the end of the turn it can disappear. Ow. And then he could sack something, but that's a very bad move because he could just swing with it instead. But we do get a nice play. We get block and then boost and bounce. And he's probably only going to get through for 1 damage here. Okay, that has Riot. So we're going to put a stop on his turn if he gives it haste. Because we do not want that to happen. My guy gets buffed, your thing goes back to the hand. And you can't afford to play it twice. It's a shame the pre-combat trigger is bugged as all hell on Magic Arena, because that happens with the Goblin Legionnaire guy. Didn't even swing. Nice. It's rough though. Tap creature doesn't untap, so we can do that to his Shaman next. I think that's what we do. If he was too scared to swing now, him playing the Shaman again, having it tapped, is just going to be brutal. Sure enough, you can have it. Tap now, doesn't untap next turn. 2 turns we've bought ourselves of having a nice little blocker. Got a bones, that's strong. He's too scared to swing, he wants to maintain all his value. But that's going to cost him. Play the circle now. Guess holding up this is worth it, maybe. We could get Mimi and exile our own crab when the Shaman becomes relevant. None of his stuff is worth upgrading into a 3/3, so I think playing the Locket here is pretty low risk. It's not like we want this anyway. Gets the option to sack something. He has 10 damage on the board in Fireblade Artist. Oh, that's bad! That's really, really bad! Because we're far too slow. Alright, he's got removal. He wouldn't be swinging if he didn't, but we can't just not call the potential bluff. Can't just do it. Yeah, he has the removal, but we can't just sit there and take the damage. That's not how you win. Alright, the hybrid can keep his Shaman tapped down. This sucks. Die into the inheritance real quick. He has 8 damage in Fireblade Artist sacks. There aren't any good blocks either, so I mean, it's not a good option to Fairy Circle, because either that stops us blocking. There's no good trades for us. I think the Artist is the best thing to take. Gonna die real soon. Need a creature. It's not good enough. Still have circle mana, but that doesn't matter. Because we're on a 3-turn clock, we have 3 more turns before that puts us to 6/5/4, and then he just sacks it. Now it's a 2-turn clock. To kill him. I don't think we can do that. Definitely not if he does that. Wow, Rakdos just ate this alive, man. Just in the circle's not gonna matter. We are just dead. Because we're at 4. That's it. Gateway Sneak doesn't save us. There's nothing in our deck that saves us. We have no life gain. Just put a 4th Guildgate down and that's it. That's all she wrote. Because if he sacks the inheritance, we lose. If he swings, we lose. If he passes his turn, we lose. There's no good way around this. Well, thank you guys for joining me on that draft. Didn't go very well. 3-3 is not ideal, but it's good enough that you don't feel bad for joining the event because you get your 3 draft packs, your 1 reward pack, and then just under half of your entry fee. So if you do what I do and you rare draft like 7 packs worth of rares by just picking the rares, then you end up fine. But it's nice to do better than that because now I can't draft anymore because I don't have enough gems. Thank you guys for joining me. I hope you like the Garbage Gate deck.